I just woke up. Let's talk about what happened today. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Let's see. Oh shit. Alright, so basically, let's talk about what happened. Alright. I didn't, even though I had this, I pulled out early. I pulled out like once it went past this low. But let's talk about what happened. Before we get into that, I'll talk to you about it. This was just the mock trade on S&P to see if this was a better trade to do. Either way, both of them would have hit all of the take profits that I had marked out. Except for like this big ass one. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. Let's go to what happened. Alright, so the 4 hour today doesn't fully do it justice for the day. Alright. So the 4 hour, what you could see is, you know, a move up from Friday in this little consolidation period, but on the 1 hour it's a little easier to see what happened. Okay. Immediately what I see is Asian session right here, sweep, move up. That's the first thing I see. I got, okay, cool. We're doing a pre-market liquidity sweep here, so let's look up for those you know, what our structure is before when pre-market happens. What happens when pre-market? We're looking for 5 minutes manipulation. We're not looking for a key level to be fully hit. If it does hit, cool. Alright, but we're not looking for that. So as you can see here, we have this big move up, sweeps London highs, and then we start moving down, clear this 5 minute low, enter this hourly fair value gap, and of course the equilibrium of the liquidity sweep. And right here we make this bullish SMT as well. So basically what I was looking for was this SMT to be completed. And once it was completed, I put in the trade. And we could also go for an inverse fair value gap here. But to be honest, I wanted to wait for this candle to be done fully forming, which actually got me a really good fill down to here. And just a swift move up to here. And I was floating about like $1,000 in profit when we had this big move here. So I said, okay, cool. I'm gonna move my stops below this low right here, and I'm gonna just wait for it to get hit. It got hit, which means it would have been like, it's like a 1.5 to 1. But that's, to be honest, that's perfectly fine. I wanted to make sure I caught as much like profit as possible. I did not want it to flip and hit my stop loss because of the rules of Tradeify, which also I'm going to talk about. I'm going to start trading a little differently with take profits because of the fact that how Tradeify is. I'm not going to be going for these 1 to 2.9s anymore, 1 to 3s. I'm probably only going to be shooting for 1.5s or 2 to 1s, because as you can see today, it's not going to show you the P&L for the day because it's already past 5 p.m. But as you can see for the day, even though I pulled out a little bit early because it's not end of day drawdown and it's intraday drawdown. Even though I won and I made more money than I did, and I should have fully filled this drawdown, I'm down $300 or so. Sorry, $300 or so for me to even, you know, for anything like that to happen. So other than that, we did a really good move today. Just a big move up. Got the right call. I could have technically hit, you know, this right here, a 1 to 4.5, which would have been what? Oh, that would have been the halfway point of the 50%, which is what I did mark out. And this right here would have been just this 5 and a high that I also had marked. because I was like, okay, well, there's really fucking nothing for me to goddamn target. But I mean, we hit all three, but again, I pulled out because I also, after I was like, oh, I don't like this fucking move down, so I was like, whatever, you know, it's fine. I'm perfectly fine with this. Big swift move up. So technically I only got a 1.5 to 1 today, but risked about 1,000. And let's go to Tradify so you can actually, it's updated here. God damn. Made 1352.80 today. Yeah. That's about it. I mean, I didn't really do much else. But because, again, like I said, the intraday drawdown rule instead of the end of day drawdown makes me lose a lot of money and confidence. Not really money, but like profits. Like it. Hold on, let me gather my thoughts for a second. Okay, so with the intraday drawdown rule, it makes me a little bit upset because like I could win a day like this, and it just like the drawdown, it gets really annoying to me. But you know, that's fine. Again, all it is, we are adaptable, so all I need to do is just start trading differently, going for a little bit lower RRs, like 1-to-1s, 1 to 1.5s, going for one of those 2-to-1s, not really higher than that, because even though I would have caught that today, still would have worked out. But again, if that would have flipped, I would have been down $800, or actually $1,000 in drawdown, which is a lot of money. That's 2 trades. That's a full trade that I could be missing out on because of the fact that this flipped. So that's also a lot of the reasons the past couple accounts have been what's it called? That's what happened in the last account. It got rid of like $600 worth of drawdown, and I only had $70 left to play with, which is, again, is not a good amount to play with. But yeah. Now, what I got planned for my day is to work out, because, you know, I gotta keep my mind sharp and keep doing what I need to be doing, which one of those things is working out. I need to be working out right now. I got a homie I had a really good conversation with. You know, he promised me and himself that he's going to start, you know, working on himself. So I don't want him to be alone, and I don't want to be sitting here not practicing what I preach. So, I mean, I'm pretty, like, small comparative to what I was before. I was sitting at about, like, at my peak, like, weight to height ratio is fucking wild. I think it's like 5'1" to 5'1", like 200 pounds. Big as hell. I was very big. But now I'm about 6 foot, maybe 6'1" if you're pushing it. And about 179 pounds, 180 pounds. But I'm still flabby, motherfucker. So I'm not really muscle definition wise. None, motherfucker. So I'm gonna get in there, get in the gym today. Still got a lot of fat on me. I want to work on that. Again, I lost most of my weight from just like not eating as much and being more active. But I didn't change my diet really. I just didn't eat as much, and I ate whatever the fuck I wanted. Like, I ate a lot of fucking McDonald's and Cane's and fast food and shit like that. Because it was easy, and I was working a very active job at the time. So it was really easy for me to just fucking grab that fast food out of the way, bing bang boom, and we were good, and then I could fucking eat. But yeah, I want to get those. I want to get supplements because, you know, overnight's a little different when it comes to that shit. But even though this was good work today, I still got more work to do before, you know, anything happens. But I don't know how much I'm going to trade. I'm probably not going to trade tomorrow because it's PPI, high impact news. I don't feel really good about trading PPI. We'll have to see how it goes, though. I'll, of course, hop on the charts just to see how it goes. Wednesday is right before Thanksgiving, and it's another one, which makes me, you know, it's probably low volatility. Well, again, I'll hop on the charts to see what's going on, but probably not going to fucking trade. Thursday is a bank holiday. It's Thanksgiving. I probably won't trade. Friday is Black Friday. I don't know how I feel about that. We'll have to see how market goes. But again, I'm going to be on the charts, but just I might not trade because I don't want to trade anything right now that's not like in my favor. But you know, today was a good day. I could have potentially made like a couple $100 more. Like, I think I would have made like $800 more. But again, we're not really worrying about that much. I didn't want to flip off a 1.5 to 1 and lose $700 in drawdown. I'd rather lose, or sorry, $1,000 in drawdown. I'd rather lose $300 in drawdown. So that's what happened today. I love y'all. I hope y'all are okay. Keep doing your thing. Please do not, you know, life is always worth living. Do not hurt yourself because it's not worth it. It really isn't. Love y'all. Peace out, y'all.